In Blackboard, there are two ways to create a discussion board. You can scroll down to your control panel, Class Tools, and open up Class Tools to show the discussion board link. When you click the discussion board link, you will notice that you already have a form discussion board for your class. When you click that, you can add topics. So I might create a topic for general class questions. In the description box, I am posting what it is that I want the students to use this discussion board for, or what the topic discussion is to be about. I have some choices. Do I want it to be available for students right away? Do I want to set dates for visibility? In the viewing, it is either a standard view, which means students come into the grade or to the discussion board and see it right away, or do they need to create a thread or a post in that discussion board before they see the others? In this case, I'm looking for kind of a standard general, let's answer some questions, help each other out. So I'm going to keep standard view. If I were posting on a specific topic in the class and I wanted to make sure students had shared their own thinking before they saw that of others, I would select the Create a Thread First section. You can determine whether or not you want to have it graded, and you can also talk about subscriptions. If a subscribe to is kind of like following something on Facebook or Twitter, if you allow subscriptions to the topic or to the thread, it will allow the students to actually get an email if that particular thread is updated, which helps if they're not always checking it in Blackboard. If you prefer that students are not subscribing, you can make that selection as well. You have some create and edit choices. I encourage you to think about these and how they would work in your classroom. Do you want to allow anonymous posts for the particular thread that you are creating right now? Do you want the author to be able to delete their own posts? Do you want them to be able to edit that post? Do you want them to create a new thread or a new line of thinking in the particular discussion board that you have going on? Do you want them to be able to put file attachments or bring in outside evidence to support their thinking? Do you want them to reply with a quote, meaning that the original content that they are replying to shows in their reply, which kind of keeps that chain going, but also lets you know what it was that they were responding to? And a forced moderation of posts means that you need to approve that post before it is added to your discussion board. And you will want to consider the age level and maturity of your group and how well they are doing with discussion boards on whether or not you really want the task of having to review each of them and allow, or whether you want them to automatically appear in the post. Post tagging allows for some kind of hashtagging or tying to certain things. And you can also create a rate post, which allows students to give a star rating to the particular post. This can be really valuable if you're looking at how well does this content support our thinking or back up something that we are working on in class. That rating can really help students determine what is a high quality post that continues that conversation. In this case, I'm going to leave it as is and say submit. And my post appears now in our discussion board as general class questions. Right now, there are no posts on that page, so I have nothing unread and no replies that I have not gone to, and there are no participants in this thread yet. Upon clicking on that thread, however, there is the ability to create a new thread in the topic. I can subscribe to it, so if anyone posts something, I will be notified. And in this point, I might create a thread and say, I'm looking at this one saying, wondering about final exam. I can come in here and say, is anyone interested? So something where students might post something or look at communicating with each other in this particular post. I can save it as a draft, which means it isn't posted to the general thread yet. I can come back and keep editing if I need more time on that particular topic before I'm ready to submit it, which makes it available for all to view. So again, in my general class questions topic, there is now a thread about wondering about the final exam. It shows who's posted it. It is currently published, and there are no other unread pieces to that. Again, somebody responding in class could come in and click on that and reply to me, adds a quote with quotes my text in their answer, and they can continue this threaded conversation that works through this. Think about ways that this might apply to your classroom and how you might be able to use something like this. This is the first way to be able to create a discussion board. At this point, I would need a place to make that accessible for students. The other general way that content is created for discussion boards and pieces are built is that it actually is done or created within the content area. So if I were in a specific area in my class that I'm building and creating, I would come under course tools and discussion board. And here I have a choice of, do I want to link to something that's already created? So I could say, I'm going to create a new discussion board in here. Or I could say there's already a topic created and I want to just put it in the general class question area. So if in my topic area, I want to say, yes, I'm going back to that general class questions, I can select it and then I can start creating at that point. If I want to create a new discussion board page that I'm going to use, I can come in and create a new topic here. And in this case, it's how might you use and I post my particular topic that I'm looking at, and then some directions or a description is really helpful here. And do I want it available for students right away? What are the restrictions based on time? Again, I have those pieces of viewing. All the same things that you saw earlier are here and available. In this case, I want them to be able to delete their own posts if it has no replies yet, just to be able to have them be able to kind of clean that up. And I do want them to be able to edit their own posts so that they can fix any typos or things that they might want to change, clarify some information if it wasn't clear in the first round, and then I'm going to say submit. In this case, all I have done is actually create that new topic. I have not posted it to my classroom. So I need to go in now and say, I'm selecting this topic to post into my Blackboard classroom. So this is the actual item that's a discussion board item that will appear in my class content. So here I might say, please expand. And I'm going to go ahead and submit. And now in my content area, at the very bottom, because everything adds to the bottom, I have a discussion board link that should apply directly to the topic or the content area that I'm in. When you click on that discussion board, you are carried right in to the discussion board and asked to create a new thread. So each student could add a thread here. In this case, those of you that are in this course and thinking about discussion boards could add an idea that would allow others to comment on, to expand, to just to read and decide what might be an appropriate next step for themselves. So in this case, by starting in my course content, I have actually placed that discussion board item or link directly in the content and made it available to be a part of this particular unit or space in Blackboard.